all the other banks and stuff like that, so we can actually compare rates.
Oh, okay. Okay. That's interesting. So you can actually shop that for me.
Yeah, I can shop that for you, no problem.
Okay. Okay. So, okay. So what do you think the rate will be?
Well, I do not know. Okay. Well, I can definitely give you a quote on the rates today. Okay. And once you process the loan, this loan actually goes pretty quickly. So the rates, you know, what they are today should be actually very similar to what we're going to be closing.
Okay.
Okay. So let's start from here. So you have a $20,000 car with a $500 payment, right? And you have $14,000 in credit cards with a $400 payment. Okay. How long let me ask you this? How long do you think it's going to take you to pay off that $20,000?
It's a 6-year loan.
6-year loan?
Yeah.
Okay. How long is it going to take you to pay off that $14,000 in credit cards?
98
I've been paying on that for 4 years, man. I think it's moved about $800.
$800?
Yeah, it's a 28% interest rate.
Oh my, wow.
Yeah.
Oh wow. All right, so let's make this a plan of action. Let's pay those off completely. All right, and let's get you that outdoor kitchen. Now, let me explain how we're actually going to do this. All right. So if your home is valued at $200,000, what we're going to do is take out 80% of your value. Okay, so now we're going to be doing at what is 80%? That's like 170.
80%. That would be 160. Wow.
160.
Okay.
Okay. Well, how much is your outdoor kitchen and all that?
It's gonna be 20,000.
20,000?
Yeah.
Okay. So if you're doing the 20,000, so we're looking at taking out 154,000. So if you're doing 80%, yeah, it would be safe to say you do 160,000 on the cash out.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So if we're going to be taking out the 160K, we're going to take out 80% of the 200,000. All right. What are you paying now on your loan right now? Your mortgage payment?
Well, 800.
800 a month. All right, and then you got a $500 car payment and $400. Okay. So you're looking at $1,800 a month right there alone. Okay, every single month.
1,700, yeah.
Is it 1,700? All right, so now we're at 1,700. All right, so
I'm gonna pause for a second. The one thing that I'm seeing is that you're teaching yourself while you're talking to me. Do you notice that? And you're teaching. I can see the way your brain's working. That you're trying to figure out what you're presenting to me. You guys notice that? Okay, which is fine. You're new at it. You're supposed to do that. But obviously, we want to get you to the point where you got this down cold, and you come off like an assassin. You know, see how you're going back and forth, and you're trying to figure out what to do next. You want to know in advance when you get that guy on the phone, or just like buttered smooth when it comes out. You know what I mean? So that'll come with repetition. And so, but I want to point this out to you so that way you know what your key points are when you're making the presentation. You know, because I think that if you talk to some of these better credit customers, they're gonna smell that on you. You know what I mean? That like you're kind of new, that you don't know what you're talking about. And so, which is true, but we want to be able to create in you that you are the professional, and that's going to be with repetition. I encourage you to constantly be doing these practices over and over, whether it's me with a group or without me. I mean, you want to do that. So when you get these people on the phone, you know, you go in for the kill. You know, so because I promise you, if you do that, you're going to be awesome. You have a good. One thing I did like of what you asked me is how long you made me think. How long do I have to pay that car off in the credit cards? No one else asked me that. I thought that was good because you're putting pain right there. So you want to hit him a couple times, you know. I think that was a good thing that you brought up, because it's making me think, oh shit, I gotta pay these damn credit cards.
yeah,
You know?
that 14,000 is not going to be 14,000
No.
at all.
Yeah. So anyway, I'll give you 60 seconds to finish up.
All right, so once we wrap this all up, with interest rate locking up soon. What we're gonna do is your new mortgage payment is gonna be, what was it, $900 a month? I didn't do the calculations.
Yes.
It was. Alright, so your new mortgage payment is gonna be $900 a month, okay? So how do you justify paying $900 a month versus $1,700 a month paying on your credit cards and car payment? How do you justify that?
Well, no, I think it's, I mean, to me, it sounds like a good idea, it's just that I'm wondering, like, is the mortgage recasting? I mean, how are you pulling that off?
Well, we're just taking the value of your home, right, 80% of the value, okay? We're gonna be doing a 30 mortgage, or we're gonna be starting fresh, and we're gonna, this is not gonna be 14,000, this is actually, you're actually gonna be paying a lot more than 14,000, so now we're gonna be eliminating that, okay? And that's gonna free up your monthly payments, save you a lot every single month, and you're gonna be able to do your outdoor kitchen as well.
Oh, okay, I get the money for that too?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Not to mention that outdoor kitchen's gonna raise up your value as well.
That's a good point, I didn't think about that. That's true, okay, good, thank you, Nick, appreciate it, man. You made some good point, I like how you brought up the value of the kitchen, I didn't even think about that.
Yeah.
That is true, that will raise the value of the home.
Could you take out cash, raise the value of your home, pay it back down, and then take out like a larger cash out refinance?
Yeah, but,
Just recycling equity, but
I guess, I just wonder why you wanna,
To do something like a bigger project.
some home improvements that you make are not gonna increase the value equally.
Yeah.
So it has to be something with square footage.
Yeah.
So-
But like you took out.
hey Scott, I was gonna help him on his scenario.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Nick, hey, I want to say something. You know the stuff, bro. And I think had you I think if you would have just the interest rate, acknowledged it, and then never said it again, and then on the back end, if you would have just came back in and said, hey, Lee, so your new payment's gonna be $900.
Hey man.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I mean, I just showed
Oh,
you
no,
the
no.
deal file. I want you to go and tell. I want to help Nick
Okay,
out.
yeah, Joe, you wanna come up here?
Yeah, I just want to show him
Go
real
ahead,
quick.
I'm sorry.
Because this is something that I think that
I think
refinance
he'll
does
kill
that,
it.
and I'm not trying to come up here to be a superstar, but I used to do this almost exclusively for 5.5 years. And whenever somebody is talking to me about interest rate, it's important to acknowledge it, but we also want to get them to something different, what they want, but more importantly, what they need. So if you were to talk with me in the same scenario where we have a $200,000 house, and I didn't want to erase everything. So we got a $200,000 house that you owe.
So, let me ask you this, Joe, when he avoided the rate, do you think that's a no-no? He said, let's not talk about that?
I wouldn't have said it so abruptly that way. So we can role play it if you
Okay,
like.
okay.
So before we even get started here, Angela, let me just ask you. You worked hard for your mortgage. Okay. Are you open to allow me to show you as a mortgage expert how I can show you how we can have your mortgage work hard for you? Okay. So with that, I want to show you a couple of things here that that's going to help you to maximize what you're looking to accomplish. But before we can do that, I want to know what you're looking to accomplish. So let's talk on that for just a moment. What is it you're looking to get done?
Right. So, I have no money for retirement. Okay, and I make $3,000 a month as a school teacher, and my bills are like $2,000 a month. And so I'm trying to figure out how. I'm supposed to retire in 15 years, and I have no retirement, and I also want to enjoy my life, and I want to be able to, fix up the house a little bit. And all I do is I look at these damn credit cards, and I've just, I bought this car, this Toyota Celica, and I just feel like why am I working every day? I can't have any extra money, so.
Okay. Now, in your request, you mentioned that that you owe about $100,000 on the home, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but you believe it's valued at around $200,000?
It is, but my friend's a realtor, and she told me that I could sell it for at least $200,000.
Okay, awesome. And with your Celica, you owe about $20,000 on it, and you're paying about $500 a month.
Right.
Okay, and you also have $14,000 in credit card debt that's sort of got you sort of swamped a little bit with $400 per month. Okay, so that's where you're getting your $2,000 per month that you're paying out.
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
it's about somewhere around there with everything with the and that's with the taxes and insurance included.
Okay, and here, I know this is a little complicated, so I'm gonna do my best to talk slow, but I want you to listen fast for
Okay.
this, okay? Because it's a lot of information.
Okay.
Okay. First of all, know that the difference between what you owe on your home and what the realtor said that is valued at is known as equity.
Okay.
And sir, equity is money.
Right.
But now what we're gonna do is we're gonna take the money out of this state of equity, which is sitting dormant in your house, and we're gonna apply it actively to your household financing.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Your household finances.
I think so.
And well, I'll make it make sense. The difference between what you owe and basically what your home is worth is equity. That's $100,000.
So that's money.
That is actually money.
Okay.
Okay, so all we're gonna do is reallocate this money to pay off some of the debts that you have. And now we're not gonna take all of it. We wanna leave some of it in there so you
Right.
can have a little cushion.
Right.
Okay? So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna just basically refinance your home. And in refinancing your home, what we're gonna do, we're gonna take 85%. Okay? That's the maximum. 85% of what your home is valued at, that's gonna give you a loan amount of $170,000.
Okay.
Now, in talking with you earlier, and I know you had mentioned that your wife is really, stuck on a certain interest rate.
Yeah.
Let's
yeah,
talk about
I mean,
that for a moment.
Well, I mean, she's just, the thing is that, our bank was, okay, I'm paying 3.5 right now.
Okay.
Right? And I've saw on something on Lending Tree for something for 3.25. And I just, if I'm seeing I have good credit, I have a 740 credit, if I'm gonna refinance, I want a lower rate, right? Why would I wanna refinance to a higher rate? Why would I do that?
Well, let me ask you a question. What's more important, saving money per month that's gonna free up some debt on a monthly basis, or getting a lower interest rate? If you had a choice, at the end of the day, which one would you choose?
Well, yeah, I wanna free up as much money as possible, but how much are you talking?
Well, that's what you and I are gonna talk about.
Okay.
I'm gonna even propose one other thing as I show it to you. What if I could show you a way that I could give you the lowered interest rate that you desire, give you the debt consolidation that you desire, as well as give you the money out to go in and get the home repairs that you also desire. In other words, give you a win-win-win scenario. Do I have your attention right now?
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's do this really quickly. This is how we'll do this, sir. And again, I said I'm gonna talk slow, but I want you to listen fast. Here we go. You got $100,000 in equity. We're gonna do 85% loan to value. That'll give you a $170,000 new mortgage. Now, we calculated this new mortgage is gonna probably cost you total about $900. Okay? That's just taking.
The payment, yeah.
That's just gonna be a $900 monthly payment,
Okay,
okay?
okay.
And all this is, we're just gonna take the 170 over 30 years.
Right.
With a certain interest rate, we're gonna calculate the interest rate at 4.5%.
Okay.
Okay? Now, is that 3.25?
No.
No, it isn't, okay? So let me continue to talk slow and listen fast. You ready for this? So we're gonna take this here, the $900 is your total payment, because we're gonna pay off your, you don't show it here, but you got your charge card for $14,400 per month, and your auto for $20,500 a month.
Okay.
That's $900 in and of itself.
Right.
Can you see how a new mortgage that takes care of your mortgage payment and your $2,000 in debt, now taking that payment, getting rid of it, putting it into this here, so you have a $900 payment.
Yeah.
Now, this payment does not reflect your taxes and your insurance
Right.
on your home.
Right.
So I'll make this more reasonable by saying that's now gonna be $1,100.
Okay.
Okay? So essentially what we're doing with this, we're gonna be paying off this, but also giving you $30,000 cash.
That's right, that's right.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, yeah.
Because we're taking the equity, you only owe 100, that gives you, $70,000 in equity. We're gonna use 34 of that to pay off this, but we're gonna give you the difference minus your closing costs, which will be rolled into the loan, so this is nothing out of pocket.
Oh, good.
The only thing you're gonna have to pay for, sir, in this is gonna be the appraisal to ensure that we get the value that you
Okay.
said that you have, okay? So with this, we got $30,000 coming back to you. We're gonna save you effectively $900 per month, or in this case, $700 per month. Does that make sense?
Okay, yeah.
Because your payment here, that you said that you're paying of, I think you said $900.
Yes.
It includes your taxes and your
Right,
insurance.
right.
So your taxes and insurance payment here is gonna be 11.
Okay, yeah,
So essentially, we're saving you about $700 per month.
Right, okay.
Savings, plus giving you $30,000 cash out. Does Does that make sense so far?
Mm-hmm.
Are you happy with that so
Yeah,
far?
yeah, yeah.
Now let's talk about your interest rate, because most people can't do